Sniper! Take cover! Look, a sniper rifle. Use it. Return fire. I'll act as a decoy while you take those snipers out. Take out those snipers. My life's in your hands, brother. Here goes nothing. Sniper at 12 o'clock. Come on, will you listen to me? I'll act as a decoy while you take those snipers out. Sniper at 9 o'clock. Sniper at 3 o'clock. Man, they just don't give up. Damn, what are you nuts? Damn it, man! Like taking candy from a baby. Yo, rendezvous point ain't far now. Finally get to meet our new British friend. Philip said the guy's ex-MI6. A real agent, not some pencil pusher. So watch your back, all right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Multinational unit sounds all fine and dandy, but everyone's got their own agendas. And that includes us. You and me, brother. We trust each other and nobody else. It is what it is. Whoa, listen to me. We getting old, brother. Stop me if I'm boring you. Way harsh. You're a piece of work. Whatever. Enough chatter. Let's get busy.
Another greeting party.
So let's say hello. Yeah, I'm fine, bro. This ain't nothing. This ain't good. You see that? You need glasses or what? Yeah, I'm fine, bro. This ain't nothing. Freaking asshole! Shock troopers! Watch out! Reloading! Guess we bit off more than we could chew. Problemo. Let's finish this. Over here.
No, they're human.
And how in the hell can you tell that?
How in the hell can't you? Look at them. They're just kids.
Huh. Weapon scavengers. Never seen them start this young.
Nice guns. I could get a lot of money for those. Why don't you hand them over?
Kid, it's 2-on-1, and these guns are way bigger than yours. Huh?
So much for 2-on-1.
Yeah. You know, killing kids isn't my idea of fun.
Drop them. Now.
撃つの？どうすんの？いいよ、もう殺しちゃうよ、兄ちゃん。
They ain't green. Reckon they want to light us up.
I wonder what their parents would be thinking of them now!
Hey! I said drop your weapons! Are you deaf?
Guess it wasn't quite finished. Happens sometimes with scrapheads. Seen a lot of good soldiers taken out like that. Now, you were saying about our guns?
Nah, I figure we owe you one now. So I've changed my mind.
Well, how about that?
Pretty dangerous work for kids.
We do what we have to. Resistance pays good money for these scraphead weapons. Food on the table, you know.
You should find a new line of work for these kids. Seems like most of them have forgotten how to smile.
Like any of us has a choice. Look around you, Yankee man. No future!
Come on, Dan. Ain't nothing we could do. Get the lead out! Damn, look at this place. Anyone attacks now, we're gonna look like burger patties. All part of the thrill, right, brother? You got some cojones. But all you gotta do is look up. This whole joint's looking to come down on our heads anytime. Telling you, man. Live around here long enough and we'd all wind up looking like them kids back there. No hope, no future. How'd it all end up this way, man?
Baze? Where's that Rondi?
Should be at your 2 o'clock. Look for a flashlight.
Over there!
Man needs new batteries.
It's Morse code. I ain't seen that in years.
What's next? Smoke signals?
Whoa! We got company! Let's give them a warm welcome. They're in the air, too? This is bullshit! I got the aerial unit. Gonna blast them out of the sky! Gotcha, bro! Reloading! How you like that? Reloading! That takes care of the aerial threat. Like that? We ain't no pushovers, bitches! Got it! Booyah! Oh shit, don't this boy ever get tired?
Shut up and jump!
Yeah! That scraphead is really starting to bug me.
Fire in the hole!
Shit!
Oh! 本部長、六本木でもレッドアラートです。警備行動中のグランランサーから機能停止信号。
堤防に侵入した連中だな。
ええ、そのようです。
グランランサーを倒したのか。えらく重装備で来たもんだ。
本部長、お台場での画像です。
ただの密入国じゃないな、こいつらは。内務大臣につなげ。
Everybody alive? Holler if you're dead.
You know, it's funny, but my briefing said this was to be a covert operation. Come on.
What can I say? I like to make an entrance. So, you must be Charlie.
It's Commander Charles Gregory to you, thanks. British Division.
Yeah. XMI6, right? I kinda guessed that.
Is it supposed to be me? Yeah. We all are. This is Lieutenant Rachel Townsend.
Sergeant Dan Marshall, ex-Special Forces.
Sergeant Roy Boateng. Ditto.
So, I'm to babysit you two then, yeah? Think you can stay out of trouble in future?
What can I say? They started it.
Base to Beta 1.
Unclear base.
Sorry to burden you with my clowns.
No disrespect intended, sir, but you Yanks do tend to make a lot of noise. Know what I mean?
Not all of us, Gregory. Just those two.
So, where's everybody else?
Well, the French are already inside the city.
They said there'd be a Chinese squad, too.
File photo doesn't do her justice.
She looks familiar. Reminds me of an actress or someone.
Come on, Bo, you know the only movies you watch are porn. Oh, yeah, right, with the... yeah. Hey, watch this. Excuse me. Hi, I'm Dan, and that is my partner, Bo.
Ni hao.
Ah, the strong and silent type, huh? I like that in a woman.
Maybe if you pair learnt some manners, she might not be so silent.
Rough with the smooth, man. So, this is all China sent, huh? Just one woman?
I am First Lieutenant Fei Li of the People's Liberation Army. My two subordinates were killed by security robots on the way here.
Aw, shit, listen. We didn't mean no disrespect.
Hard to believe you're the one they called a survivor.
Well, appearances can be deceiving.
Ain't that special. Just real lucky.
Oh, luck. Well, that's good. Because we could all do with a bit of luck. because the Japs consider anyone without official ID as an invading hostile. So, we're all in the crosshairs.
Speaking of, sir, we'd better get moving.
Right, Beta 1 to base. Now moving to first contact rendezvous.
Roger that. Base out.
Got some local help in the Shibuya flood zone. It's this way.
The 21st century started off pretty bad, and only got worse. Sea levels rose. Climate went to hell. 3/4 of the major cities around the world were flooded, ruined, and uninhabitable. Local and national authorities rebuilt upward, above the waterline. Whole new cities, using the old as foundations, and leaving the lower layers, the flood layers, to rot and decay. But a lot of people had already died as the world collapsed. Who was going to build these incredible new structures? Robots. I call them scrapheads. But then, I've never been a fan. Not that anyone cares what I think. Fact is, we needed robot labor like never before. One company rose to dominate the market. Bergen Advanced Robotics Technology from the USA. Bergen has a 95% share of the global robotics industry. Of course, they didn't get there without ruffling a few feathers. Most famously, the Amada Corporation in Japan sued Bergen for stealing its technology. But by then, Bergen was already huge, and Amada lost its case. That was the last obstacle between Bergen and world domination. Thanks to them, the USA is now the global superpower. In 2040 AD, the world's remaining economic concerns ratified the New Geneva Convention. One of the most controversial parts of it was Clause 21, which banned research into robots that could pass for human, or holochildren, as the media called them. 40 years later, a holochild attacked Bergen's headquarters in the USA. He didn't just fool the humans. He seemed to have no idea he was a robot himself. I'm Sergeant Dan Marshall. I work for the IRTA, the International Robotics Technology Association out of Geneva. The IRTA set up a global task force called Rust Crews to deal with breaches of the convention, especially Clause 21. We've got full support from the US military, which is where I used to work anyway. Some things never change. And that's how me and my partner Bo ended up in Japan. Because the US suspects the holochild who turned up in America was made by Yoji Amada, legendary robotics genius and the founder of Amada Corporation. We're here to arrest Amada and take him to Geneva at any cost. That means we get to knock out any scrapheads that try to stop us along the way. I sure hope they try.
Right. We split into two teams from here onwards. One in the front, one bringing up the rear. At least one team makes it through should the worst happen.
Yeah, well, I don't like hanging back, so I'll take point.
Might I remind you that I'm in command here? Not that I expect pulling rank would benefit your attitude. So, who do you fancy for your team, Sergeant? All right, let's go. Our contact is waiting.
He's rather chipper. What, old boy?
And what if we get busted by some scrapheads again?
Shoot them. That's what you Yanks are best at, isn't it?
Huh. See? It's not so bad.
Say, Sergeant, this may prove a touch off topic, but are you partial to a tipple?
Oh, okay. You must ask everyone that. He asked me earlier, too.
Well, Sergeant, I'd wager you could hold your liquor. Yeah, I figured. When the mission's done, there's a stiff drink waiting for me. I couldn't keep this business up without knowing that.
Charlie, focus on the mission.
Team building is an essential element of mission cohesion, young lady. Surveillance bots. The pairs, they're searching for us. Our route takes us through there. Stay... people. Assault mechs at 12 o'clock. They don't appear to have noticed us yet. Let them close in, then take the initiative. Hold your fire until I give the cue. Understood? Good. Take cover. Now! Fire at me! Got it!
I'm on it!
That'll do.
We gotta show them. Yes!
How'd you like that?
It's okay. I know
I'm
what
on it now. Patience.
Yes! I know
I'm
what I
on
have
it
to
now.
do.
Patience. You're really trying to kill me, aren't you?
Fire!
Sniper at 12 o'clock! Watch out! Got it!
All right.
Say no more!
I'm on it.
Reloading! All right! Rendezvous point with our contact should be around here. Let's tidy up first. Got it!
All right.
Reloading!
Yes.
Excellent! Far better than I expected. I hear something. The Grand Lancer! Everyone, take cover! Our weapons won't even dent its armor. We need to think of something.
Try this exercise.
Reloading! Just as I thought. No effect. We'll have to do something.
Look, that thing's armor's peeled off. Aim where the armor's gone. Concentrate your fire.
Look up there! Let's put that electrical cable to good use.
Okay, let's... I'm okay. I can handle this.
It takes more than this to keep me down. Yes! Not half bad, Sergeant. Now we can do some damage. Aim for that section where its armor was stripped off.
It'll take all day if we don't do something. HQ, do you read?
Base here. No need to shout. I read you loud and clear.
We need some intel on Grand Lancers. Is there any way to stop one?
I think I can help. Our intelligence office just sent some data.
While we're waiting, what did you find out?
It seems its drive system is in its head. Destroy that. You stop it dead in its tracks.
Well, how would you suggest we go about doing that?
I'll leave the details up to you. Good luck.
He says it like it's so easy. Well, you heard him. Aim for his head! Take out its drive system. What if someone jumped onto it from the roof? Dan, you're the man for the job. We'll lure it over to the building. Just make sure you time your jump right. Let's see what you got, soldier boy. Stand by on the roof.
That's it, it's working! Keep it up!
Come on, Dan, get back on that roof! Reloading! Is that the best you can manage? Nice! Hang on tight! throw you! The enemy's hang on, Dan! Don't let it throw you!
This is the turning point. Got it out! Gotta do something quickly!
Dan, you okay? Should I come help? If you can handle yourself, then fine. But don't get careless. Charlie, you alright?
It takes more than this to keep me down.
We need to do something to turn things around. Now's your chance! Jump!
That's it, Sergeant. Hang on!
The enemy's faltering. Hang in there.
We're almost done. Dig in! We're almost done. Don't let it throw you, Sergeant!
Are you okay? Didn't go so well, huh? Let's try that again, soldier boy. Back up to the roof.
Roger!
I'm on it!
Keep that up, and your new nickname
Now's
will be
your
the
chance.
Casualty.
Jump!
Well, that was certainly tougher than expected. Of course, if we can't handle the enemy down here in the slums, we may as well pack it in. I'm sure this is nothing compared to what we'll face in the upper city. Still, if this was an easy job, they wouldn't have called us in. So on we go, all right? Good. This crew was selected because we all have distinct skill sets. You do have a skill set, right, Sergeant? Then we'll be counting on you. Believe it or not, I do have some faith in you.
We all do. Not that you look very happy about it.
That's enough. We don't want to keep our contact waiting. The rendezvous point with our contact is beyond this shutter. Let's move. This is Gregory. We've reached the objective. Rendezvous here.
We're on our way.
Why do people like you always make so much noise?
Bit of an occupational hazard, that is. Here to see Mifune. Tell him Charlie's here.
Never heard of you? Never heard of him. Can't help you.
Your order, please.
One of my regulars did a number on him.
You gonna fix him?
What's the point? He'll get bashed in again.
Nice to know you're appreciated, huh?
Look, I don't want any trouble. Just trying to make a living here.
I'll take a beer.
Well, shit, pretty lady. All you had to do was ask. Sushi's on the house.
Thank you. So, now maybe you can tell us, Where's Mifune-san?
I told you. I never heard of him. Die!
Look, mate, we don't have time to piss about. Where is Mifune?
He's here.
What?
He's watching us through this scraphead.
Not bad, Yankee Man. Don't blame the barkeep. He didn't know.
Mifune? What the bloody hell is this?
Change of plans. Head for the underground mall. I'll have someone meet you there.
Unbelievable.
What's your name, Yankee Man?
Dan. Why?
I've got my eye on you, Dan.
See? Waste the money.
Right, I've set coordinates to the objective. Let's go.
Do me a favor and use the back door. You people don't exactly blend in around here.
Thanks, brother.
Base to Beetle 2. Our intel says Mifune is a smuggler. Specializes in weapons and technology banned in Japan.
Sounds typical. That all you got?
Afraid so. Mifune isn't even his real name. All we've got to go on is his rep.
Yeah, don't sweat the details, Base. Just leave it to me.
You know something I don't, Gregory?
Well, I don't know, Major. Do you have extensive operational experience dealing with underworld crooks?
Just be careful. All of you. Base out.
You're right. I'm liking this guy more and more.
All right, let's go. Mifune is waiting.
Faye, where are we? Maybe a supply depot or something? But it's pretty run down. This door doesn't look like it's going to budge.
What do you suppose we should do? Hey, take a look at this. This robot might still work.
Welcome.
Even has some
Thank you for
battery power
coming.
left.
Do you require our charging service?
Fill that tank with fuel. Make sure to top it off.
As you wish.
Enemy transport!
Charging has completed. Thank you for your patronage.
Let me move the fuel tank. You keep a lookout. Later on! Later!
give up yet. Later on!
Later!
This isn't looking good!
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Do you require our charging service?
Yes, another full charge.
As you wish.
It's going to take a while before charging's complete. We better get rid of any threats in the meantime. Let's blast our way out of here! I'm absolutely speechless!
Charging has completed. Thank you for your patronage.
Let me move the fuel tank. You keep a lookout.
Reloading.
Later on!
Later! Just you watch!
Don't give up yet.
I guess the tank couldn't hold out. Let's have another go.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Do you require our charging service?
Yes, another full charge.
As you wish.
It's going to take a while before charging's complete. We better get rid of any threats in the meantime. The enemy's faltering. Hang in there. There's too many of them.
Faye, you all right?
I'm okay. I can handle this. Thanks, Dan.
Charging has completed. Thank you for your patronage.
Let me move the fuel tank. You keep a lookout. No! I guess the tank couldn't hold out. Let's have another go.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Do you require our charging service?
Yes, another full charge.
As you wish.
It's going to take a while before charging's complete. We better get rid of any threats in the meantime.
You're completely
Later
mental.
on!
Charging has completed. Thank you for your patronage.
Let me move the fuel tank. You keep a lookout. I don't think so.
Not gonna happen!
No! I guess the tank couldn't hold out. Let's have another go.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Do you require our charging service?
Yes, another full charge.
As you wish.
going to take a while before charging's complete. We better get rid of any threats in the meantime.
Danger alert. Auto safety system activated. All functionality revoked temporarily. Deactivating auto safety system. Restoring functionality.
We're almost there. Hang in
Danger
there.
alert. Auto safety system activating. All functionality revoked temporarily. Deactivating auto safety system. Restoring functionality. Charging has completed. Thank you for your patronage.
Let me move the fuel tank. You keep a lookout.
Don't give up.
Not gonna happen! I don't think so! The enemy's ready to crack! Stay focused! No! I guess the tank couldn't hold out! Let's have another go!
Don't give up yet. Let's finish them off quickly.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Do you require our charging service?
Yes, another full charge.
As you wish.
It's going to take a while before charging's complete. We better get rid of any threats in the meantime.
Charging has completed. Thank you for your patronage.
Let me move the fuel tank. You keep a lookout.
fuel tank! There it goes! Let's hurry!
It seems Mifune is under the station. Make your way over there now.
Dan, hold on. You have got to be joking.
Oh man, let the good times roll.
I hate to see your idea of a bad time.
Open fire!
Oh no! Look out! Run! Dan, here! Hurry! Dan!
Everyone! We'll get away in the alley!
A giant spider, huh? I don't think any of us expected that. Looks like the Ministry of Homeland Affairs really doesn't want us here. I knew it had been too easy so far. Security will only get tighter now. I'm glad you get it. If we're going to survive, we have to work as a team. That means trusting each other completely. Race and nationality mean nothing so long as we're all a Rust crew. And I'm counting on you, Dan. That Survivor nickname actually means something, right? Don't thank me, that's just weird. Get a grip. We should move, and we can't afford to engage that monster spider, understood? Stay in cover and avoid being seen. If we can get to Mifune undetected, we should be okay. Let's go. There's nowhere else to go, so let's try getting up this building. Let's get out onto the rooftop. Look, we can get to the station from this roof. Let's go.
Understood!
I'm on it!
Fire! Let's cover zones. We'll take the right, you take the left, okay? Deal with the enemies on the left. Listen, I said to take the left, didn't I?
Dan, you okay? Should I come help? If you can handle yourself, then fine. But don't get careless.
Better than that.
Let's finish them off quickly.
This way!
Way to go, Dan. That's how it's done. Glad you're here, I guess. Guess they don't call you the survivor for nothing. Okay, keep up the good work and let's go.
This way! Amazing! I'm shocked, really. I heard you!
I'm on it!
That bloody
This
hurts,
isn't
you
looking
know.
good.
These bastards have some fight.
Let's show 'em. I'm on it!
You can count on me. Dan, are you alright? Do you need my help? Right away! Hold on! Are you alright? You better rest there for now.
This is it, Dan. You have to hang in there. That'll do.
Child's play!
Yes!
Looks like our objective lies right through there. Dan, open the shutters if you please. Incoming! Whoa! This could be a problem. How are we supposed to get that behemoth off our back?
This is HQ. Come in. Can you all hear me?
This is Rachel. We hear you.
That one's known as a Spider. It was designed for defending bases.
Reloading!
It appears they've taken the trouble to move it off coastal defense just for you.
Okay, so what should we do?
To support its body, each leg should be fitted with a sizable drive system. First, find those drive systems and destroy them.
You're saying it's just us on our own?
Yes, you were chosen because I thought you could handle it. Best of luck to you.
Great! This won't be easy, but we don't have a choice. Dan, did you hear that? Focus on the drive systems in its legs. Use that rocket launcher to...
It's exposed! That glowing part is the drive system. Dan, I found some rockets. Reload here when you're out.
Is useless now. Looks like we stopped it. Now's our chance.
Hey Dan, look! There's a giant drive system on its abdomen. We've got to destroy it! This isn't looking good. Dan, get out of there! It's going to crush you!
Ah! A targeting system!
Damn! It's igniting me! Laser lock has disengaged from me. Targeting laser. That thing's bad news if it locks on.
I found some rockets, Dan. Reload here when you need more.
Damn! I'm the target!
Is there no end to these bastards?
I'm okay. I can handle this. More effort into it. Should I come help? I'm coming now! Hold on!
Put more effort into it.
Better watch it next time. A targeting laser. That thing's bad news if it locks on. Dan, it's targeting you! Hurry, take cover! Laser lock has disengaged from me.
Ah! A targeting system! Dan, it's got you targeted! Take cover! Hurry!
Missiles incoming! Get back!
Try this on the side.
Ah! A targeting system!
Dan, it's targeting you! Hurry, take cover!
Stay down!
Need some help here.
Dan, can you help? Thanks. Is there no end to these bastards?
Looks like I blew it.
That was a close one. Thanks.
Dan, I found some rockets. Reload here when you're out. Are you okay? Hold on!
Let's blast our way out of here! I can't do that!
We
Not
don't
now!
have time for that now!
It's no good! The armor is too tough! Focus on stripping the armor first!
I found some rockets, Dan. Dan, it's got you targeted. Take cover! Hurry!
Missiles incoming! Get back!
It's losing strength! We almost have it! Reload it! I found some rockets, Dan. Reload here when you need more. Ah! A targeting system! Dan, it's targeting you! Hurry, take cover! Incoming missiles! Dan, get away from there! Stay with me, Dan. Ah! A targeting system!
Dan, it's targeting you! Hurry, take cover! Missiles incoming! Get... Rachel! This is bad. I'm out of
Light that
medkits.
up! Need
Dan,
some help!
can you go help? Do you hear me? You're closer, aren't you? Hurry it up with the rescue. I'm counting on you. That was easy.
Everybody alive? Holler if you're dead.
Everybody all right?
Looks like we got out of that unscathed.
I can't see a thing. The spider's a pain to the end.
Shit, I hope I never go up against one of these things again.
Dan,
What is it?
something moving in the smoke.
Goddamn scrapheads never know when to give up.
You follow. Just ready. On my side.
Contact!
Huh.
Never seen anyone beat a spider before.
Oh, what? That thing? That was nothing, right?
Yeah, bring it on. The bigger the better.
Look, kids, you shouldn't be hanging about. We're here on business, God. It could be dangerous. Sod off.
We've been waiting here for hours, and that's all the things we get?
Sorry?
Your business is our business, tough guy. I'm here to take you to Mifune. So follow me.
She just called me tough guy.
I think she did.
Come on, tough guy.
Bunch of bloody kids.
Which one of you is Charlie? So you must be Dan, the smart one. Welcome to Shibuya. I'm Yuki.
Aren't you a little young to be running errands for a gangster?
I'm 15.
Well, don't mind her. She's just a farm girl from the paddy fields. She doesn't get out to the big city much.
Screw you, Yankee Dog.
So this is what? Some kind of black market?
Kind of. You can get anything you want down here,
So I see.
including crabs.
So what? Doesn't the government care about all this?
The Ministry of Homeland Affairs sends security robots down here sometimes, but they only really care about the upper city. As far as they're concerned, we can starve down here.
I'm guessing the feeling's mutual, huh?
This sure is a lively place, but I don't think I could ever fit in here. How about you? You probably like it here. Thought so. You've been grinning ever since we got here. And there are so many ladies of class. Oh, don't mind me. Go do your thing.
Oh, hello, honey. Looking for a good time? I can give you a good deal. Too bad you have friends around. I'm not into group thing.
Sorry, all booked up. Too bad, too, 'cause I would have given a stud like you a free sample.
This way!
Dan, wait!
What is it?
Take a look at this.
This is none of our business. Let's go.
さっき話したやつです。驚きますよ。
That's...
Yeah, a hollow child. According to the kids, he was buried under the rubble left after we took down that spider.
なるほどな。こんなの見たことねえ。俺らも驚きましたよ。
おい、急に何なんだ。話してくれ。俺どうする気だ。
ああ？こいつ自分の正体が分かってねえのか。そのようで。おい、俺の目見ろ。よーく見るんだ。
なんだこれは。嘘だろ。
自分の立場が分かったか。このロボット野郎。
違う。俺は人間だ。こんなバカなことが。
いいだろう。三船の親父に見せる。どうも。よくできてやる。よせ、親父に見せる前に壊れちまう。おい、何やってんだ。
春ガキ。
バカがスクラップになっちまったじゃねえか。
しょうがないじゃないですか。
やべえぞ。
おっと。
Dan! Hey, Scraphead, over here!
I don't want to die.
You won't. Only humans can die.
What? What am I?
A hollow child. That's what we call you.
You've been programmed to think you're human, but you're not. Intervening like that was rash. The last thing we need is more attention from the cops and Yakuza.
Maybe. But it makes me wonder.
What?
How many more Hollow children are walking among us? Come on. Mifune's waiting for us.
Right.
Welcome back to Harbour Unboxed. Now, first things first, today's massive benchmark video is sponsored by us. We have some new meme merch. The 2070 Super is able to pull ahead in Ghost Recon. On Breakpoint, making it 7% faster than the 5700 XT at 1440p, though it is worth noting that the 1% low performance was quite a bit better. Here the GeForce GPU was 16% faster, so a solid result for the 2070 Super, but it is worth noting that it does cost 25% more, so while the performance is certainly very good, the value isn't amazing, at least in this title. The 5700 XT and 2070 Super are neck and neck in Shadow of the Tomb Raider, delivering 87 FPS on average at 1440p, so a tremendously positive result for the red team. The RTX 2070 and 2060 Super are also neck and neck, and it appears as though the increased clock frequency for the 2060 Super makes up for it having a few less cores. Performance was competitive in Gears 5, here the 5700 XT edged ahead at 1080p. While the 2070 Super managed to push itself into the lead at 1440p by a very slim margin. So this is yet another title where the Radeon GPU punches well above its weight class. Moving on to Control, this is one of the games with DLSS 2.0 support, and we'll check those results out soon. For now though, here are the native 1080p and 1440p results. As we found last week, the 5700 XT only just manages to edge out the 2060 Super in Control, and as a result this meant the 2070 Super is 16% faster at 1440p, which admittedly still doesn't quite justify the 25% increase in price, but perhaps enabling DLSS will help here. And again, we'll look at that a little later on in the video. Next up we have Metro Exodus, and here the 5700 XT easily beat the 2060 Super, in fact by so much that it's able to match the 2070 Super. Technically the Radeon GPU does perform better in this title with more consistent frame time performance. For whatever reason the 2070 Super struggled to improve upon the 1% low result of the standard 2070 and 2060 Super. Now for the Resident Evil 3 results, and here the 2070 Super is able to edge out the 5700 XT, beating it by a 7% margin at 1440p, and it has to be said, single digit gains really aren't very impressive given the price difference. In fact, here the 5700 XT performs much closer to the 2070 Super than it does the 2060 Super, so while Nvidia does get the win, this really is still a great result for AMD. Nvidia puts up a more convincing fight in Doom Eternal, beating the 5700 XT with the 2070 Super by a 21% margin. Basically, the Radeon GPU was only able to match the 2060 Super, so this handed Nvidia a pretty easy win with their $100 US more expensive GPU. Another game where the 5700 XT only managed to match the 2060 Super is Fortnite using the DirectX 12 mode. Here both GPUs averaged around 90 FPS, and that meant the 2070 Super was 17% faster, averaging just over 100 FPS. Another Battle Royale game where the Radeon performance is a bit iffy is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. In fact, frame rates for the 5700 XT relative to the GeForce competition are actually much worse in this title. Still, despite all that, the 2070 Super was just 21% faster, and while on its own that is a rather large margin, remember, again, Nvidia's charging 25% more. Borderlands 3 has become an AMD special, much like what we saw with Forza Horizon 4 for quite some time. It's a major outlier in our testing, but the results are accurate. Here the 5700 XT is a whopping 32% faster than the 2060 Super, and still 13% faster than the 2070 Super. So whatever optimization work the developer or AMD has been doing for the Radeon GPUs, it's clearly working. Finally, we have Battlefield 5, and here the 5700 XT is able to match the 2070 Super with an average of 100 FPS at 1440p. So again, great performance from the $400 Radeon GPU, and those are stellar frame rates for a title that looks so good at 1440p. Okay, so the Radeon RX 5700 XT certainly looked as though it was holding its own against the GeForce RTX 2070 Super. Last time out, the Radeon GPU was 6% slower at 1440p, so it'll be interesting to see if that margin has changed in a meaningful way. Oh, and remember, for all the graphs that we didn't just cover, you can grab them for free over on our Patreon page, so yeah, link for that will be in the video description. Let's first take a look at the 1080p data, and here we see the 5700 XT is still 6% slower than the 2070 Super, suffering its biggest losses in The Outer Worlds, War Thunder, Vermintide 2, Doom Eternal, and PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. But it does see very strong performance in Borderlands 3, Dirt Rally 2.0, and Metro Exodus. It's also worth noting that for 15 of the 35 games tested, the margin is 5% or less, so overall there's really not much in it, as the 6% slower on average would suggest. The margin just seen at 1080p changes by just 1% at 1440p, and now the 5700 XT is just 7% slower, so basically the same margin that was seen 7 months ago. There's been some changes to the games used for testing, and the margins in quite a few of the titles have also changed, but at the end of the day, we end up with a very similar result. But what if we enable DLSS in Control and Wolfenstein Youngblood? Right, so enabling DLSS in Control, we see some pretty massive gains, and please note this is the quality DLSS mode, as we're running the highest possible resolution at 1440p. Frame rates for the 2070 Super were improved by 66% and 60% for the 2060 Super. This means the 2060 Super is now 48% faster than the 5700 XT, while the 2070 Super is a truly impressive 93% faster. Given we're talking about comparable image quality here between the 5700 XT and 2070 Super using DLSS, that's a devastating result for AMD. The only problem for Nvidia and their customers right now being that just 4 games support DLSS 2.0, and we're testing with just 2 of them. The second game that we're testing with is of course Wolfenstein Youngblood, and here DLSS has a far less significant impact on performance, and that's because frame rates are already very high to begin with. DLSS 2.0 still takes a certain amount of time to compute, and this overhead creates a bit of a bottleneck for higher end GPUs, or in games that don't require loads of rendering power such as Youngblood. Even so, we're still seeing a 17% performance uplift for the 2070 Super, and given we're not seeing any noticeable reduction in image quality, in fact under close scrutiny Tim says it's exactly the same, so given that I think this is still a very good result. It also means whereas the 2060 Super was slow on the 5700 XT without DLSS, enabling it allows the GeForce GPU to take the lead by a 15% margin. It also means Youngblood. Even so, we're still seeing a 17% performance uplift for the 2070 Super, and given we're not seeing any noticeable reduction in image quality, in fact under close scrutiny. The second game that we're testing with is of course Wolfenstein Youngblood, and here DLSS has a far less significant impact on performance, and that's because frame rates are already very high to begin with. DLSS 2.0 still takes a certain amount of time to compute, and this overhead creates a bit of a bottleneck for higher end GPUs, or in games that don't require loads of rendering power such as Youngblood. Even so, we're still seeing a 17% performance uplift for the 2070 Super, and given we're not seeing any noticeable reduction in image quality, in fact under close scrutiny Tim says it's exactly the same, so given that I think this is still a very good result. It also means whereas the 2060 Super was slow on the 5700 XT without DLSS, enabling it allows the GeForce GPU to take the lead by a 15% margin. It also means the
You'd better disappear quick. We don't need security units sniffing around here.
It's not like I've never seen a guy shot to death, but a robot committing suicide? Now that's a first. Never even heard of such a thing.
Wow, Dan, you're really an awesome soldier. I'm surprised. And on closer inspection, you're kinda cute. Listen, you can be my boyfriend. Wanna go out with me? What? Seriously? You say that to everyone, don't you? Come to think about it, I don't like my guys to be players.
And that's the right choice. The girl's a pretty decent judge of character.
Mifune's expecting you. You ready? Then let's go!
Hey, Yuki. You here for Mifune?
Yep. Got some people he wants to meet.
Strange looking group. Okay. Doors opening.
Hey, Mifune. Found them for you.
Welcome to Shibuya, my friends. I apologize for the sudden change in plans. Yankee, English, Chinese. You must be a Rust crew.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I'm in my six.
Ah, like James Bond.
Who?
An old movie guy. Sounds like Mr. Mifune here is into the classics.
Right. Well, I didn't come here to chat. That's 5 million. That's a deposit. You get the rest when we're done.
I hope you're not expecting a receipt.
Why me, Fune? That would imply that I don't trust you. Come on then, we haven't got all day. What's the safest way into the Upper City?
You have Japanese ID.
No ID. No documents. No evidence we were ever here. You dig?
Then there is no safe way in.
Okay. Then what's the least dangerous way in?
Well, that's a different question. The subway station under this building closed when old Tokyo flooded. But when they built the upper city's drainage system, they followed the same line. All you have to do is follow it.
What? We're supposed to swim up there?
Of course not, MI6 man. That's what the jet skis are for.
Oh. Well, that's all right then.
So I will sell you for 5 million apiece.
5 million? Whoa, 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 whoa. You know, you're not the only one who likes old movies. You're just an old-school Yakuza crook, aren't you?
It's how I do business. You shouldn't waste time. Your French contact is waiting for you. And you can have that information for free.
Oh, well, you're too generous, Mifune.
It's a fault I have to live with. Yuki, show them to the subway. Safe journey.
Jumped up prick. Really had a laugh back there, didn't he?
Stiff upper lip, old boy. Pip pip.
What is it?
I thought you said they didn't bother you.
Normally, they don't.
It's us. And they know we're here.
Okay. Is there any way to the subway without going through the market?
No.
Then we'll just have to fight our way through. 2 teams, 1 watching the rear guard. Everybody ready?
Let's go. Follow me.
Dan, you go with Yuki. Have her guide you to the subway, man. And you better keep her safe. You got that?
This way! Sorry, but I'll leave the shooting to you. All right!
Gotta show 'em. And the Yakuza call this a safe route. That's what you get for trusting them. Charlie made a big mess of this. Still, complaining will get us nowhere. Dan, are you ready? We have to keep going. Okay, let's move. We have to reach those jet skis in the subway. Not bad, Dan. Let's exterminate the rest.
Dan. To your face.
Good job, Dan. You really made the right call back there. That was a hell of a thing. Keep up the good work, Survivor.
The jet skis are past here. There's a little trick to opening this door. Just hang on a second.
Trouble, Dan. We got company and lots of it. Dan, help me here. Faye, you come quick. Sign up for this shit.
Oh, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, bro. This ain't nothing. Trouble, Dan. We got company and lots of it. Dan, help me here. Faye, you protect Yuki.
Oh, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, bro.
Dan,
This ain't
just hold
nothing.
on.
Hang in there, I'm coming! Trouble, Dan. We got company and lots of it. Dan, help me here. Faye, you protect Yuki. Isn't the door open yet?
No, not yet.
Hurry it up! Hustle!
But I think it's almost there. It's done! The door's open!
All right, Dan. We get back off.
There's your jet skis. You're on your own from here.
Wait, what about you?
Don't worry about me. Good luck. Sayonara.
That girl is something else.
Come on, let's move.
Come on, hurry!
All right! This place really connects to the upper levels? Seriously? I hope that Mifune guy's not pulling a fast one on us.
We've come this far. We have to believe and keep going.
Charge them head first, that's what! Take that, bitches! Geronimo! Whoa! I always preferred showers to baths. Now they got armored vehicles after us? Shit! Heads
They're
up!
opening fire!
What the hell? That's one serious piece of equipment!
Look out for mines, people!
We are dead if we stop. Just keep running.
Shit! Freaking aerial drones now? Never a dull moment. This is it off more than we could chew.
Hang in there.
It's coming down. Look out!
We gotta get it, people! Whoa! It's a dead end. Get off the jet skis.